With an area of 17,098,000 square kilometers and a population of 143 million, the Russian Federation is the largest country in the world by surface area and the 9th largest by population size. This vast territory and its people, from the westernmost city of Kaliningrad to the easternmost city of Vladivostok, are brought together by the country's railway, which has total length of over 82,000 kilometers. For 180 years, Russian railways have been a symbol of Russia's unity and strength. In 2003, the main railway lines were brought together to form Russian Railways, a state-owned company. The holding company, which is of strategic importance for Russia, is not simply one of the largest transport companies in the world. Today, 1 in every 100 Russians works for this company and its 100 subsidiaries. Today, over 93% of the personnel employed by the Russian railways are members of the Russian Trade Union of Railway Workers and Transport Builders. This trade union, one of the largest and most influential public organizations in Russia, was established in 1905. Today, it has a membership of 1.5 million people. As well as employees of Russian railways and its subsidiaries, the membership includes workers from the underground railway systems, underground construction workers, bridge builders, employees of transport, construction companies, industrial rail transport, railway security, railway educational establishments, and healthcare facilities. The union, Rosprovezhel as it's called, consists of 100 regional organizations, branches, and representative offices, and 4,000 primary trade union organizations operating in 79 constituents of the Russian Federation. One of the largest primary trade union organizations, not only in this country, but in the world, is that of the Russian Railways, which has a union membership of over 700,000 people. Since 2004, the Russian Trade Union of Railway Workers and Transport Builders has been led by Nikolai Nikiforov. The union sees as its main objectives to protect the social, employment, and economic interests and rights of employees and to improve the work and living conditions of its members. Every year, the union delivers hundreds of social projects and programs for workers and their families and for retired workers. In the interests of its members, the union is a signatory to 4 sector-specific agreements covering organizations involved in the rail transport construction, industrial railway companies, and educational establishments, and over 800 collective agreements. These documents regulate relations between employees and employers and guarantee a range of social benefits over and above those laid down in Russian employment law. Since 2004, a single collective agreement has been in place within Russian railways, which guarantees indexation of wages, medical insurance, free travel on the suburban rail network, and once a year, a free trip anywhere in the country, consensual service payments on retirement, and social support for railway employees and former employees. As part of a social partnership with employers, through negotiation, the union ensures that the main provisions of industry-wide agreements and collective agreements are implemented. The Russian Trade Union of Railway Workers and Transport Builders is a member of the Federation of Independent Trade Unions of Russia. Together with other members of the Federation, the union actively supports the International Labour Organization's Decent Work campaign. The Russian Trade Union of Railway Workers and Transport Builders is an active member of the International Confederation of Railway Workers Unions, the European Transport Workers Federation, and the International Transport Workers Federation. This allows Rosprovezhel to represent the interests of its own members within the context of worldwide trade union activity.